Manga chat.
It's Manga Chat. It's Manga Chat. We're back.
How's it going?
It's good, Josh. Busy. You busy too, I imagine, pounding out those Tedwards.
Yeah, I've been busy on my new zine, Best Regards, out in September probably. Pounding away at that.
I've seen the cover. It's a nice cover.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, I got my second chapter. I got my second chapter of this thing coming out. It's not called Fucked Copy. That's just my
Fucked copy.
Copy that I wrote Fucked Copy on because it's a fucked one. But yeah, second chapter's almost done. It's taking time. I'm disappointed in myself for not hitting my quarters, but going as fast as I can. I'm only human, Josh, as you are also. But
yeah, 3 months per zine is a big goal, for like 30 pages.
Yeah, but I've been hammering out 2 pages a day. It's 3 because I've quit playing video games, so I'm working in the nights as well now. Instead of drinking and playing Splatoon, I'm just drawing in the nights. So I'm hitting 3 pages a day. So that's 10 business days of work. I mean, there's no excuse really. I got a bit depressed and I got a bit lazy, depressed. Work, it wasn't flowing.
Yeah.
You've been on a tear, you inhuman fucking robot man. You're just fucking non-stop plowing this shit out.
Yeah, I've just been
fuck you.
Knocking these pages out. I don't know. Quality's dipping, but output is high,
Well, that's what I've been doing for 10 years now, quantity over quality. It works for me in the old bank account, so fuck it.
It is financially rewarding, but artistically bereft.
No, people, Ted, you've been on television, it's great. I mean, my wife just the other night she's like, he's good, isn't he, Josh? I was like, yeah, I told you, you ding dong. I told you fucking a year ago. But she's like, oh, he's really good. He's a good writer. I was like, yes, he's good.
That's nice. That's nice to
hear. Anyway, good work. Good work. Anyway, news blast. Let's kick it off with a news blast, Josh. Permanent Damage Portland this weekend. What do you think about that?
It's not going to be as sunny as the LA one. The lineup's a bit. No, I'm kidding. It's going to be exciting for everybody in attendance.
50. Now, I'm going to get some money down. I'm going to bet you $50 that one of these artists is murdered while they're in Portland. I bet you $50. Place your bets. I'm hoping not Alex Graham. Go for Alex Graham. If you're artists coming in, you got like Lale Westwind there. Hopefully she doesn't get murdered in Portland. A bunch of people coming in. It's going to be a clusterfuck of quality shit.
I'm trying to think. Who do I hope it is?
Yeah, well, I can think of a few people on the lineup. It's like, it wouldn't be a big loss. We're going to be callous, but let's not be callous because they're positive around here in the Manga Chat offices. No, check it out. If you're in Portland and you want to brave downtown and risk a mugging or a murdering, head on down to the Lloyd Center to the Permanent Damage Funny Book Show.
Do you know when
check out mostly this Saturday. I don't know what time.
Oh, really?
You can check it out. There's a dedicated Instagram called the Permanent Damage Comics Show. It's run by Keenan Marshall Keller, a lovely gentleman. He works hard for us.
Yeah, August
Josh
26th.
and I always did the Permanent.
I imagine noonish, probably noon. August 26th. It's going to be a good one.
Noon until something. Just head on down and check it out if you like alternative funny books. We could have gone. I mean, you're on the other side of the country now, so it would have been a big travel thing.
Yeah.
I'd have to fly up for it. I couldn't drive. So
now we have. We did Comic-Con recently. I think we have Short Run coming up. I think I might be doing a Richmond Zine Fest. Run by Brian. Nice. I'm not sure. I got in, but I just have to look at flights.
Do you mean Brian Baines of Bubbles magazine?
Yeah.
New Bubbles is out. Fantastic. You got the bonus Donald Duck subscriber bonus bootleg comic that I was doing. Did you?
No, I didn't get that one yet. I'm gonna go partners probably this week and get it.
Oh. Well, this was for subscribers, the mail order subscribers, like a weird Indonesian bootleg Donald Duck comic. It's quite nice. It's like Brian just found this old Indonesian like Donald Duck comic, and it's really nice. It's like an old Garo manga from the 70s or something. It's really nice. I had someone on Twitter is it a transgressive work? It's like, no. It's just, it says in the front, it's just like a sweet reproduction of just a nice, it's not a dirty parody. Donald is not sucking anyone's dick.
No.
It's just a nice little adventure comic. Yeah, really excited about that.
Yeah,
and you
cool.
got, once again, the Bubbles, the Bubbles section of comics you should read. And there's just tons of stuff in there. Pages and pages of capsule reviews.
Massive now. He does like, what is it, like 4 or 5 pages of that now?
Yeah, I think 5 pages here. You've got you got a few Pettinger things in there. Oh, there's my new book. One of Nate's books. Charles Burns, also all of our buddies, all the gang. Cowdrey, there's Cowdrey in there. But anyway, Richmond Zine Fest or whatever it is. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it should be all right. I think it's only like a 4-hour bus ride away. I don't know if I want to be on a bus for 4 hours. I'm getting too old to be on a bus for 4 hours, but you know.
Yeah, it's scary, frankly. Might get decapitated. I remember my Greyhound tour. 2014, I went across the US in Greyhounds, and it was terrifying. A lot of prisoners getting on and off, and a lot of bad vibes, a lot of stink eyes.
Yeah.
But you got to do it. Nate survives. I mean, what Nate Garcia was traveling on so many buses like a while ago, and he didn't get murdered or R-worded, or he's too ashamed to tell us.
Retarded.
Probably
what?
was multiple times. No, not that one. The other one. The other bad R-word.
Right. News blast: Ethan Van Sciver banned from Twitter, leaving room for us to make Alt Comics Gate, leaving a gap wide open for us.
There is a branding gap wide open for Alt Comics Gate. We've got to launch the Alt Anthology soon. We've got to do that branding. We're doing it at Comic Con.
We're back.
It says on air. I thought you were recording.
We're back.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah.
Hashtag Alt Comics Gate. We're back. Geeky Sparkles.
Okay. Yeah. Technical difficulty, but we're back. So news.
Yeah, you mentioned Comic Con earlier.
Yeah.
Technical difficulty. I was going to segue. You mentioned Comic Con. Jeff Smith, we were just on a panel with him. He's had a bloody cardiac arrest, a heart attack.
Terrible news. Terrible. It's really sad. That's
terrible. The Bone Man.
Yeah.
It's horrible. There's a valid reaction from you, Josh. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, the pause. Then, oh, it's horrible. Bad news. Yes, that's a great reaction. Yeah, get well soon. Best wishes to the whole Bone Zone team. Horrible. He was a really nice guy.
He was lovely when we met him. Like briefly, he was really funny on that panel. Like, hope he big speedy recovery for Jeff Smith.
Yeah, it sounds like it was a bad one. Klaus had that big heart thing, like years ago now. It was a long time ago. But it's scary. You and I are getting older. I had some McDonald's for dinner the other night. I'm like, my chest felt all funny. It's like, McNuggets. Yeah. Big mistake. So I hope Jeff wasn't plowing down too many McNuggets. But yeah, best wishes to the Bone
vaping.
Man. Was he a vapesman?
Hopefully not.
He rushed off at the end of the panel. He pretended he had to be somewhere. He was probably to see him outside sitting next to a trash can vaping. Just like huge plumes of smoke. Yeah. Anyway, get well soon.
Yeah, get well soon, Jeff.
Award season's coming up, Josh.
Yeah. You reckon we'll win anything? Werewolf Jones?
No.
Not nominated.
Well, I mean, we're up for our zine stuff. So I mean, you were snubbed on all the Goiters and Power Wash, which was a very well received comic. Power Wash, high selling, but completely snubbed by the Ignatz Awards and the Harveys. But they don't have best zine or mini comic at the Harveys. But anyway, a bit of a wash once again. I don't like the Ignatz Awards. I've been quite vocal about it. So, if the Ignatz Awards was a human being, it'd be wearing cut off jean shorts, it'd be lots of septum piercings, it'd be screeching and yelling about something, and it's like, oh gosh, I can't have a beer with you.
Yeah.
So, not impressed. Nice to see. I think Noah Van Sciver was nominated for something, and Gina Winbrandt. A couple of things actually snuck through. A couple of items of quality actually snuck through. But offended. I was brutally offended. Bear with me, Josh. The Harvey Awards, once again, it was that Laura Olympus lady nominated for best webcomic, and we just talked about the Eisners, her speech where she was like, she has 14 assistants, and she was all like, seemed like she was a bit wind up, and she was like, makes my job easy. And I just find that so offensive. Once again, I flashed back to losing the Harvey Award, the Harvey Kurtzman Award, to this mass-produced, computerized slop. I'm just a single satirist.
And the Eisners, I think I when I went out for a piss at one point, I saw her in a at like a table, not even watching the ceremony, in the like bit near where you go for a piss, and in the lobby, and just surrounded by assistants, kind of like earpiece on, like very
It's just not. It's not right to me. It just, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. She does a good job at what she does. All her 14 assistants do a good job. But yeah, I'm still bitter about losing I just feel like Harvey Kurtzman was rolling in his grave seeing that kind of work being nominated with a Harvey Kurtzman Award named after the man. I feel like my pencil-y one-person satire was far more deserving of the award. But yeah, frustrating to see that nominated. I think they're probably better webcomics. Far better webcomics.
Yeah.
But it's all down to taste, isn't it? But yeah, the awards, not for me. Not for me. Probably shouldn't have even mentioned it. Shouldn't have even should have glossed over it. Not even given them the time of day. But then again, I would like to win a Harvey in the future. So if anyone from the Harveys is listening, I would like to win one. I'll make a good book again, hopefully.
Yeah. Any other news items this week?
Not sure. It's been kind of quiet. I've got most of the rabble rousers and shit talkers muted, so I just get on with my day and just look at things I like. So there's a new CF comic out, another surprise drop CF zine. I think still available, quite limited. You'll be able to sell it on eBay in the future for hundreds of dollars. So good investment for the investors out there. Hot tip. And that Apple guy.
I was going to ask if you ordered that already, but yeah, Apple guy.
The Apple guy book.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. The Apple guy. See, I think he's Cedar. He's a man called Cedar, and he posts Instagram stories of him like on a big threshing machine cutting down wheat and bracken.
Is he English? Is he an English guy, Apple guy?
I think he's American. I think he's out in the Midwest. I think he's like the rich men north of Richmond sort of type, like that guy, but like the comics version. No, I don't think he's that. I don't think he's like that. But yeah, I don't know. He just seems like an interesting character. But I purchased his Apple guy collection. There's only 100 of them, little square Instagram comic collection. It's a Baroque kind of. Is that the right word? Or probably not. I've said that, so I don't really know what that means, but. Yeah, it's an apple guy in a tree, and they talk about stuff. It's kind of like Klaus by Richard Short. It's kind of philosophical. I like it. It's one of my favorite Instagram comics. Yes.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Hot tip.
I can't think of any news this week besides there's some. I saw this English anthology that someone's putting together. It looks pretty good. It has this Ethan Llewellyn's going to be part of it. I can't remember any of the names, but it was all like some good English cartoonists.
Really, like a self-published kind of thing, or
yeah.
Interesting. You have to send me a link or something. I'm not privy to this.
Yeah. No, it looked good. It was looked like they'd picked all like kind of just the best in England, but
the new young crew. It's weird. Where's Nobrow? What happened to Nobrow? I feel like they just went quiet. Maybe they're just doing the kids' books, or maybe I just don't care, and all their output was a bit twee and shit, so I just don't notice. But it seems like they just sort of went away. That's such a big thing.
I don't see it anywhere. I don't see anything by them anymore.
I've not seen a Nobrow book advertised in any sort of big way for years and years and years. Avery Hill have taken over. Well, speaking of that, Avery Hill, I went in a deep dive last. The George Willie Soul. I don't know, penis ghost, Willie Soul. Yeah, George Willis Soul. He's a Philly now, Baltimore guy. This is a weird choose your own adventure thing. I was doing it earlier, and you're just walking through these halls, and classic choose your own, back and forth, all different. Yeah, I got lost in these haunted halls, and it's quite abstract. Some weird, spooky bits in there, and. I think he's just announced he's got a new book on pre-order that's like short stories, and I think it'll be a little more narrative driven. But I was looking at all these old Instagram posts last night, stoned on the couch at 12 in the morning, and found a video interview with him, and it was just George Willie Soul, Y Soul, whatever, deep dive, and This has been sitting on my shelf for months, but yeah, this morning having a crack at it, and it's pretty good stuff. Avery Hill, not just Tweed stuff anymore. They don't just publish Tilly Walden anymore. They publish this sort of stuff and other stuff. Another book they're going to put soon by a cartoonist you and I both like. I can't spill the beans, but yeah, Avery Hill becoming a going concern.
Nice.
Hell, probably, but I'm just starting to take notice. But yeah, you picked up anything?
Yeah, I got so bought this the other day. McSweeney's 33. Is it 33? Oh, yeah. It's a cool one. It's like used bookstore. Wasn't expecting to find this. I think I'm gonna make.
Yeah, no.
I think I think about these things Chris Ware does all the time, and like how just collects dust on my shelf. So I think I'm gonna just start making them because I don't care about this Rocket Sam comic on the back. I've read it before. I think I might make this.
When I was 15, I made the robot like on the back of one of the Acme's #2 or something. You build the robot in the chair, and there was a little movie machine I built as well. It was fun.
Yeah, like a functional.
Yes, little movie viewer was fucking great. It's like quite small, and you crank it, and it was great.
This is cool.
What I did is I Xeroxed, I color Xeroxed and pasted it onto cardboard so I didn't ruin the actual books.
Yeah. Do you have this one right?
Of course.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, the Clouds cover.
Kim Deitch, I think.
Yeah, a bunch of great, rare, weird shit in there.
I really
think it was like a
this
supplement to it.
Terminate one looks really cool. Yeah, I think it was. They didn't have whatever it was supplementing. They didn't have that. They just had this. Big impossible to read Chris Ware comic.
Yeah, I got it lurking somewhere in the house. I don't know where.
Yeah, it's nice. Got
What'd you pick that up for?
This was $9.
$9? Fucking hell.
Yeah. This so there's this used bookstore 2 blocks from me. I won't say the name because they have a lot of stuff I want to get, and I don't want to get it all right away, and I don't want anyone in Philly going to this place and getting all the cool stuff. But it's all it's one of those like rare used bookstores where they don't search on eBay for the price of things, or whether it's out of print or things like that, because everything's like $9. I also got this. It's like this is pretty hard to find, out of print. Debbie Dressler's Daddy's Girl.
Yeah, them around.
Yeah, it's $8.
Nice price.
Yeah, pretty good price.
You could cancel her on Twitter, Josh. You could admonish her for writing about her truth because it personally offends you, or if you find it triggering. You could yell at her.
Yeah.
You could go and yell at women on Twitter. I'm sure nothing like that's ever happened. I'm sure a bunch of purity teens have never tried to cancel Debbie Dressler on Twitter for writing about assaults she received as a child. I'm sure they've never told her to shut the fuck up and stop writing about trauma because they don't like it. I'm sure that's never happened.
No.
Yeah,
they wouldn't do that.
I
can't imagine it.
But yeah, Debbie Dressler, great stuff, great harrowing stuff.
Yeah, it's harrowing. It's like I only just looking through it because I'm still reading. My to read pile is fucking massive. But yeah, just absolutely harrowing, horrific.
No, Josh, how dare that arrogant bitch try to process her trauma through art? How fucking dare she? Yeah. The fucking arrogance of that woman. No trigger warnings on the cover. Oh, sorry, content warnings.
No.
The trigger it's an offensive term, trigger warning, because it could remind someone of a gun. I'm sorry. My God, they're going to come for me now. I welcome it. I'll take my lashes with grace. I'll acquiesce in any way that anyone wants. I have no self-confidence or sense of self at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, great pickups there, Josh.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to go back there and get. They've like that, but behind the counter. I need to ask how much it is. They have like the Devil Doll chocolate bar box. I was going to buy that, but
holy shit! They didn't have the other one that doesn't exist. No. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the fucking Quimbies have the Boredom Daniel Clowes board game in a box behind. The amount of times I've considered putting on a balaclava and going in there and like, give me the fucking board game, you fucking cunts.
I like fantasize about, you know, every time you go in like a thrift shop, they have like the board game sections. I just fantasize about boredom being there. Someone doesn't know what it is. You know?
I wonder if that's happened somewhere in the world. There must have been like a crappy secondhand store where one of those was in there, you know, and a bunch of Dan Cloud's girly ties, hand painted.
Yeah.
Don't know. Stradivarius, and
Yeah. You could buy any good comics this week?
No, I've just been on a big DVD kick. Been down at Target stealing DVDs or Blu-rays, as the case may
Nice.
be. Yeah, Asteroid City by Wes Anderson. Brutally unentertaining. Really did not enjoy this at all. It's like a torture session. I love Wes Anderson. I love you know, The Life Aquatic, a divisive movie. Love that. Love Darjeeling Limited. Love that movie. I could watch that a million times. Love the vibe of it. Yeah, this was so. It was too Wes Anderson-y. It was artificial. It just didn't feel real. I couldn't connect with any of the characters. It was a play within a play. The movie, like, maybe if I watch it again in the future, like, oh, I like this. I get it now. But yeah, was not in the mood for it. I guess like found it insufferable. And when it ended, I was like, thank God. But I was drawing the whole time I was watching as well, so I was a bit distracted. But then I followed that up with Knock at the Cabin by M. Night Shyamalan, a return to form for M. Night. So I really enjoyed this. Yeah, I enjoyed this. That's what I felt like on the day. I shouldn't have tried to watch a Wes Anderson Ponce Fest, you know, artifice, artsy wank. I needed a straight-ahead thriller with a bit of a twist at the end. It wasn't even that twisty. The twist was there wasn't really a twist.
No.
M. Night got me. He got me. I was like, oh, there was no twist.
I've been thinking about like rewatching The Sixth Sense soon. It's all filmed around like my neighborhood and all like South Philly and stuff. So I want to rewatch that one soon.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me, but I'm trying to catch up with his recent stuff. I've got Old, another one that he did. A bunch of people crashing an island and Old. And there's probably a twist at the end.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed this. Dave Bautista was good. The big guy, the big wrestler man. He's good. He was a good actor. Played like a nerd, and yeah, it was a fun thriller. Yeah. So and what today I was planning, where'd it go? Oh, it's disappeared. No, it's back on the shelf. But yeah, the Singing Ringing Tree. That's what I was going to watch today. Where'd it go? Don't know. So